Good morning, everybody. How is everybody doing on this beautiful Wednesday afternoon? Crazy stuff happened in the last 15 minutes. GBP had quite a bit of a run, so we're seeing all the GBP pairs do some crazy things. But how's everyone doing this morning? I'm doing the stream alone today. We're going to do some more streams alone so we can get as many streams as possible out to you guys. But how's everyone doing? How's your week been so far? We're in the midweek now. We're on Wednesday now. So how's everyone doing? Good morning, guys. Morning, Sarah. Morning, Andre. Morning, Sasha. What's everyone looking at to trade today? Let me know in the chat. Close all trades further. Good. Nice, bro. That's good. That's good, brother. Good morning, Omar Kasim. How are you doing, brother? Are you in on Euro USD? Bro, you guys don't even understand. So I was setting up the stream, and this is one of the trades I wanted to take live with you guys. I see that we've just tested the 200 MA. What you could do on this Euro trade is you could take the 50% of this candle and look to long. It would be quite risky, to be honest with you. It would be pretty risky. But if you guys are interested in taking something like that, you are more than welcome. It is more on the risky side, to be honest with you. We trading within two MAs, so it's not looking like something that is on the safe side. But if you guys are interested in longing, it is something you could do. But yeah. Let's look what's going on Forex Factory. Let me just bring this up quickly. I just want to show you guys. So we had GBP CPI come through at 8 a.m. this morning. We had 2.6%. We were forecasted 2.7. So we're seeing some volatility step into the market. We have HPI at 10:30 a.m. We have crude oil inventories on the US dollar at 4:30, and then old 𝗙𝗪𝗙𝗪𝗙𝗪 is speaking at 9 p.m. tonight. So 𝗙𝗪𝗪𝗙𝗪 is speaking tonight. We ought to see some crazy volatility. I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't be surprised if Trump comes out with some crazy stuff, starts saying some interesting things, and the market completely flies tonight. You're most likely to see NASDAQ and all US pairs completely fly at around 9 tonight. It's almost like when Trump speaks, it's like an FOMC. Is it correct that the leverage for TradFi trades is a fixed 400x leverage on Counterwise? Yes, that is correct. And speaking about Counterwise, guys, so I'm going to be taking $100 to $1,000 with you guys. I know when I first came into the Discord, we wanted to do a $100 challenge, and I feel like we've been putting it off too long. We've been hitting the trades. Everything has been, looks like you're having a whiskey. Funny, bro. It's just, it's a coffee. But I think we've been putting it off for too long. I think we've been focused on just all of you guys understanding the way I trade, watching me trade all the time, and it hasn't really ever happened. And I feel like everyone's interested in something like that. So if I'm going to be honest with you guys, I will be using Counterwise. Here's my account on Counterwise. We've run it up a little bit, me and King Azule. So I'll be taking this account to $1,000 in the next 2 weeks, hopefully. It's amazing, guys. So if you guys deposit $100, what you guys will get at the end of the day is you will get a 30% deposit bonus. So you'll end up getting $30 back. So it's basically a free $30 on margin. So you guys will have more equity to trade with. You can have bigger margin. So it's amazing, guys. You're getting a free $30 with depositing 100, and you can start risking a little bit more. It's honestly a no-brainer, to be honest with you. If you guys want to have the same prices as me, I would recommend that you guys should go on Countwise, deposit $100, and we can get that challenge going. Thank you to launch a challenge. No problem, brother. What's everyone looking at today? What have you guys been trading this week? Let me know in the chat. I'm interested. Let me know what you guys are looking at for today. Anything in specific that you guys would like me to go through. Can you use crypto as margin in Countwise, or do you need to convert? No, I'm pretty sure you can trade with crypto. Can you cover Euro USD short? Gold. Itching for that short on PLN. Only BTC. You guys, it seems like, Gareth, you love USD PLN, eh? NASDAQ, please. NASDAQ. Oh, NASDAQ. We love NASDAQ. No, I would refrain from getting into any GBP, JPY. We saw the market absolutely dump. I actually got taken out break even, luckily, because I was up like 1:2. So I was just like, you know what, I'm going to go BE and I'll get in again with all of you guys. And then it ended up, I forgot about GBP. CPI opened and it just absolutely smoked through my entry. So are you still limiting GBPUSD from today morning? To be honest with you guys, I really did want to short GBPUSD. Let me pull up. Let's take a look through GBPUSD. So GBPUSD, as we spoke about yesterday on our technical Tuesday, what I was looking for is we've hit our weekly pullback target. So what I was looking for is I wanted us to come test that 38 level, so the 38 fib level, on the 4 hour of the entire leg, and I had a limit set here, to be very honest with you. So we've missed that entry by nothing almost. It's a bit upsetting, but that is the price you pay sometimes. So we missed that by 1 pip, which is unfortunate. I do see the possibility of GBPUSD going down to around 1.33400 would be where I see GBP having a little bit of a turnaround. But unfortunately, it looks like we've missed this GBPUSD short. It just is what it is. There's nothing really that we can do about it. Yo, mama. So to be honest with you guys, GBPUSD is looking like we might have missed this entry over here at around, so my entry was 1.33967. We've unfortunately front run that entry by around 1 pip. So it's looking like GBPUSD might be off the table for today, unless we can get some sort of a retracement. So what we could be looking for, once we break this 50 MA on the 15-minute time frame, what I'll do is I'll take, let's say we stop around here, we get a 4-hour closure, and then what we can do is look to shorts at around the 61.8. Maybe we can have a little bit of a tighter stop loss, and then we can short for around, we can look for like a 1:3, I would say. That would be great. But at the moment, I'm waiting for this 4-hour candle to open, so that will be at around 11 o'clock. Are you eyeing any live entries? Well, I'm going to look through all the pairs. To be honest with you, the live entry that I really wanted was Euro. It just came back, or almost back to my entry. But to be honest with you, I'm going to be... okay, amazing Dunder, amazing brother. Yeah, we'll probably start the challenge either today or tomorrow, just depending on how many people have already signed up, how many people are ready to trade, because I don't want to leave anyone behind. I would rather have at least 10 to 20 of you guys ready to go before starting. So we could end up starting tomorrow if that's something that you guys would prefer. At least then I give you a little bit of time to sign up, deposit, and all of that. So let me know if that's something you guys will do. Obviously, I'll send trades still, but let's see. So let's chat about the trade. So GBPUSD, I've just explained. Let's wait for this 4-hour candle to close. Once we've got this 4-hour bearish candle closure, then we would have broken the 50 MA on the 15-minute time frame, and then we can start looking for shorts. So GBPUSD is still pretty bearish, to be honest with you guys. I still wanna short this baby. It's still looking pretty clean. We did just get front run by around 1 pip, but that's okay. We'll look for a secondary entry. Euro USD, to be honest with you guys, Euro USD is in between 2 MAs. So if I was you, I would stay out of Euro USD for now, until we break one of the MAs to the upside. Will it be a live trading challenge? I'm deposited and ready. Yeah, it will be live. It will be live. We'll be taking it won't be like me doing a live video YouTube stream, but I'm going to be taking it over the course of the next 2 weeks. So I'll be posting trades. I'll be like, this is a challenge trade, get in, etc. 100% I'll put it in the... Can we follow your challenge if we're not on counters? Yeah, of course you can. You just will have a little bit of a differentiation between price. Your spreads might be different, and then your prices might be different as well. So that's the reason I obviously recommend Countwise, especially because of the fact that you guys will get a 30% bonus. So if you deposit $100, you will be at 130. It gives you a little bit more room for error. It's really nice, to be honest with you. I haven't seen brokers that do it as well as Countwise. Let me actually just show you guys how clean Countwise is. It's honestly, it's an amazing platform. So you've got all your trading over here. You've got all the pairs that you want at the top here. So your favorite pairs: GBP JPY, GBP AUD, BTC, GBP NZD, gold, and you've got all your markets. They offer stocks. They literally offer everything. So let me show you. So we have agriculture, cryptos, ETF, energies, Europe shares, Forex exotics, Forex majors, Forex miners, indices. We have to set the limit on you. No, we're not setting any limits on Euro or GBP. No, not yet. Not yet. So yeah, we've got basically everything you could possibly want to trade. And something that's cool is we also have a news part on Countwise. So it gives you all the news that's happening today. We also have a heat map, so it shows you all the liquidations, all of that type of stuff. And then we also have an AI, which is amazing. So if you guys have taken a trade on Countwise, what you can do is you can press analyze your trade, and then 𝗙𝗘𝗔𝗧𝗨𝗥𝗑𝗲 is saying hi to me through the window. So let's say I've taken a trade. So what I can do is press analyze my last trade, and then what the AI will do is it'll say, okay, cool. Let's just wait for this to be done. So it'll be, okay, cool, BTC short. It showed me where I entered, showed me where I exited. It showed me what happened. It showed me the context and patterns. This trade is part of your overhead trade history, which consists of 26 trades, whatever. So it's honestly really cool. You guys can have interaction with the AI when 𝗙𝗔𝗨𝗥𝗏 and I are not there. It starts to analyze your trades. It says your stats. It says your markets. It also gives you signals. So it's an overall amazing platform to use. I would highly recommend it, especially now because I'm doing a challenge. Okay. Now let's look at some pairs. So we're seeing GBP JPY have a little bit of a comeback. So we've tested the 4-hour 50 MA on GBP JPY. Let's just check GBPUSD. I want to see if it's coming back for us. No, not really. So GBP JPY, we've tested this 4-hour MA. So what I'll do on GBP JPY, to be honest with you guys, is what's up?
Good morning, everyone. How's it going? Did you run them through gold?
No, I haven't run them through gold yet.
So remember what we spoke about yesterday on gold? We said that target is gonna get hit.
Yeah.
We did a webinar yesterday late night. We called it Technical Tuesday, and then I told you guys we're looking for the market to push to the upside. On the 4-hour, the market just continued. We had the red candle. It just continued to the upside. We had what was it? 2 minutes. Look at that. Broke, retested, and boom. I mean, the risk reward you would have got on this would have been nuts. How's everyone doing, boys?
So yeah, gold, we spoke about.
Why are you looking so upset today?
I'm not, I'm just focused. So gold yesterday, we spoke about coming to our pullback target, me and 𝗙𝗘𝗔𝗨𝗥𝗏 on the webinar of our Technical Tuesday. Did exactly that, tested that 200 MA like we said, and we are now seeing a pullback. So on gold, what I'll look for on gold is, at the moment, we're seeing gold transact around the 50 MA on the 15-minute time frame. I still think gold's pretty bearish. I just want to see gold break this 50 MA. Once we've broken the 50 MA, what we can do is, if we close around here, what we can do is then take gold, something like that. 61.8, 50 MA will be just above, and we can look for shorts on gold. So it's looking like most of the pairs are waiting for this next 4-hour close. GBPUSD is having a little bit of a push to the upside. Euro USD, we're testing that 50 MA again. Let's check GBP JPY. GBP JPY has tested that 50 MA on the 4-hour. Ooh, GA is having a little bit of a comeback now. But let's run through NASDAQ quickly. So NASDAQ, I was looking for a long around the TCM level. Now, what happened was we opened above at 11, opened above at 7. Everything was looking pretty clean, to be very honest with you guys. But what I ended up doing is, because we saw Asia, when we have to enter Euro, I'll give you guys the entry when we enter. So when NAS back to the lows. Yeah, so what I'm looking for, to be honest with you, on NAS is, at first I was like, you know what, let's get longs at our TCM level. Let's start looking for longs. You know what, why not? But when I woke up this morning and I saw NAS was pushing down, we saw some volatility on NAS this morning, I thought to myself, you know what, let's stay out of NAS for now, especially because I honestly don't actually like to trade NAS unless we in the New York session. Why? Because volatility is not up to par. It's not worth it for me, to be honest with you guys. So what I'll look for on NAS is, we have this 100 level over here. So what we can do is we can take a long on NAS. So we can take a long on NAS. We can have I like to have around a 56 pip stop loss on NAS. So what we can do is we can look to enter in the area of 288,685 to 28. So then for 28685 to around 28662. So in this range is where I would like to enter NASDAQ. Now keep that in mind. Let's just make this. Like this. So for NASDAQ, you guys can take a screenshot of this. This is where I would like to enter NASDAQ today, to be very honest with you guys. We're seeing a nice rejection now of the 50%. So what's most likely to happen on NASDAQ is NASDAQ will have a push like this. Most likely test the 61.8, which also could be quite a good entry, depending on where NAS is transacting to. And then what we can do is we can take a long to around here. So depending on what NAS is going to do in the next couple of hours, these are the two entries that I would like to get on NAS. So our entries either going to be around here. So I'm just gonna either around here or around here. These are the two possible. I started joining after I believe you explained. There'll be some education videos. Yeah, we're not going to do any education today, but that is something that we are working on. GBP JPY is pumping. How would you enter? I'll run you through it now. So just again, these are the two areas where I would like to enter NAS. So what you guys can do, let's just take this off so you guys don't have any. So what you guys can do is you can take screenshots of this. Take a screenshot of the two positions we are looking for on NAS, and then we can move on. Does everything make sense with this NASDAQ? These two NASDAQ longs? Let me know in the chat. Everything makes sense. Type in the chat if you guys have screenshotted. Take a screenshot if you want. But I'm gonna move on now from NASDAQ. Looks great, amazing. Okay, cool. You guys are looking for entries on GBP JPY. GBP JPY is pumping. So on GBP JPY, we saw now again. Let's take a top-down analysis on this baby. So let's just delete all of this. Let's take a top-down analysis on GBP JPY. Let me know if you guys are interested in that. That's what I'm going to do for you guys now. So let's just turn the magnet on. So firstly, what we want to do is let's take the monthly high and the monthly low. Now let's just mark 1 month. 1 month. So what you guys want to do, previous month. Now we've got the previous month high and low. Okay, cool. Weekly. Now we want to take the weekly 50%. So what we can do so here's our weekly 50%. Okay. Now what we do is we go to our daily. Now what we can look for is, let me just delete all of this nonsense. So what we can do is now, where has this candle been cut? So we've cut the 50% over here. Okay. And at the moment we are transacting above. So now what we do is, it's one candle that has cut. So one candle, what we're looking for is, we can take the 200. So then this is our weekly target, is the 220-200. Okay, which is quite a way up. So 220-200 is where we're looking to target, okay, on GBP JPY. Now GBP JPY, what you guys want to look at is, how are we transacting? Wait, I just want to get this TCM away, it's going to be confusing. So how are we transacting right now? Okay, so at the moment we are transacting above the 50% of the week, because our 50% of the week shows momentum, correct? So at the moment, momentum is looking to keep going to the upside. We've had 1, 2, 3, 4 candles that are looking to close above the momentum line, and we're seeing our momentum line hold very, very nicely. So what I would like to do, to be very, very honest with you guys, is I would like, that is why I was looking to long GBP JPY, is because I would like to long it. We are still opening and transacting above the momentum line, so it is still looking pretty juicy. But there's two things that we need to remember. We have got both of our moving averages on the 15-minute time frame being broken and transacting to the downside. So what you guys need to understand now is, this 4-hour closure that is going to happen in the next 32 minutes is very, very important. Now, if we end up closing something like this, so let's say this is our 4-hour, let's make this red. If we end up closing like this, okay, even less, honestly, I would like it to close almost like that. If we can get a closure like this, or we can get a green closure just to the upside, let's say we get something, let's make this green. If we can get a closure like this, then what we know is that the 50% momentum line is holding very nicely. Our TCM is holding very nicely. So price is going to keep transacting to the upside. Remember, candle closure tells a story. Every candle tells a story, as King Azuli likes to say. So we need to understand that this 4-hour closure is going to be monumental in where GBP JPY decides to transact to. If we end up closing below this 50% momentum line, I can even give you the 50% momentum line. This is the 50% momentum line, 218079, if you guys want. So momentum line on GBP JPY 218079, so that you guys can watch it. So now, what we would like to see is, we want to see GBP JPY break this. We want to see GBP JPY close to the upside like this. And then what we can do is we can start looking for entries. We can start looking for the 38, because now momentum's to the upside. So now we can start printing to the upside. So we want to see this next two 15-minute candles close. I think we have 30 minutes left. So if we can close somewhere around here, what we can do is look for longs. to be honest with you. And then we can long, let's say we long at the 38, we get a 150 stop, and we can go for 219 flat. That would be a nice area to long into. Yeah. Does everything make sense on GBP JPY? Do you guys understand how this momentum line works? Is it something I need to re-explain? I have no issue with re-explaining if it's not something you guys are understanding. Let me know. I want to know if everything is sounding clear for you guys. Let me know in the chat. Everyone understands? You sure? Okay, cool. It seems like everyone has a good grasp on what's going on. Yes, sir. NASDAQ on that ass crack. Yes, sir. NASDAQ, honestly, like, guys, not even trying to sound like arrogant or anything, but I think NASDAQ is our baby. It's a bit of, it's the easiest. We have been smashing NASDAQ. We have been smashing that baby. Euro USD is in profits. Nice. So what you guys can do is, if you took Euro USD, what you guys can do is go, oh, we had a 1:1. So we had a 1:1.4. So what you guys can do is you can take some break even over here and let the rest run for whatever we got into Euro. The TCM lines are loaded into counterwise. No, they are. Unfortunately, they are not. Unfortunately, they are not. So yeah, Euro USD is looking pretty clean. We will release something to help you guys with that. So for whoever's in on Euro, what you can do is go break even, take 25% out, and then let the rest run, and then at a 1:3, so at 1.14200, what you guys can do is take 50%, and then on the rest, you guys can just let it run. So let me just send this quickly in the Discord so that everyone understands. Okay, cool. So everyone understands Euro USD. GBP JPY is now coming for us. So I think GBP JPY is going to give us a nice long, guys. I won't even lie. I think it's going to give us a nice long. Let's just check. Okay, so GU is still kind of messing around. To be honest with you guys, this is the most irritated I've ever been in my entire life, is USD JPY. I mean, look at this, guys. Look at USD JPY. We came to fill this wickless candle, and it's absolute. Can we re-enter on Euro? Let me just check. I would prefer not to re-enter, to be honest with you guys. Why? Because if we reject this 200 MA, we most likely going to get stopped out at break even. So I would rather, if you're in, you're in. If you're not, you're not. That's just sometimes how it goes. Let's take a look at BTC right now. Okay, so BTC. Okay, let's take a look. So yesterday we looked to short BTC on the stream. I know all of you guys love BTC. I'm going to run you guys through BTC because I feel like you guys are BTC lovers. So let me know in the chat. Are you guys bearish or bullish on BTC for today? Let us know. What are you guys thinking on BTC right now? What are you guys thinking on BTC? Are you guys bullish or bearish? Say bullish number 1, bearish number 2. Bearish. Bearish down from 68. Bullish. Bullish. Oh, Uncle Cyril, what a name. Yeah, so at the moment we're in shorts. I'm still in as well on shorts. I'm sitting at around a 1:2 right now. So yeah, I think it's pretty bearish. You know what I'm looking at, to be honest with you guys, is I think this 50 MA is going to tell us a lot. So we're transacting again in between two moving averages, which isn't ideal, to be honest with you guys, because price is most likely to start forming a zone because it has nothing in control. Buyers or sellers are not in control. No one's taking control. We're just going to transact something like this, which I honestly don't like, to be honest with you guys. When I see 2 MAs being transacted between, it's not a good sign. Genuinely, it's not a good sign. So I would say on BTC at the moment, you could look technically for another short at around 66,220, but it would be really risky. I would say that if you're in on BTC USDT, what you guys can do is you could take another short theoretically at 66,220, but it will be risky, especially if you're not in. I'm pretty sure the 200 MAs or the 50 MAs chilling around there. So it could be a good level to short again at around 66,220. But I would only honestly get into something like that if I'm already in. So you could look at something like that on BTC. I would call it quite a risky trade, but you know what? We're already sitting in some decent profits. So if you guys are feeling like BTC is going to keep being bearish, I think we will come and test this 50 MA on the 4 hour by end of day, to be very honest with you. So are there short entries on gold? I'll run through gold now. So if you guys want a short, you're already in a short, you can look for something like this. And then I would say 50 MA you can exit on the 4 hour. Because to be honest with you, I'm pretty sure that we're going to transact to this 50 MA by the end of today. I'm not going to lie. It's looking like it's going to happen. So if you guys want to get into a short, you're already in a short, you're already in profits, what you can do is take some profits on the original short, or I think you guys already have, and risk 1% or 0.5% on the second short. Why not? We're already in profit. It's worth it. It's worth the risk. You should be already up. I'm not sure how much you guys are risking on this. If you're risking 3.3%, then you should already be up 6.6. So what you can do is take 1% out of that and risk it. Why not? There's literally no point in not making more money to the downside. And if we do end up getting taken out, then it is what it is. You know, it's 1%. It's not the end of the world. I do see possibility of BTC to keep transacting to the downside, especially the way that this 50 MA is coming up. So if you guys want to short BTC again, these are the levels. Everyone got the levels for BTC short? Let me know. Everyone's quiet in the chat today, eh? Everyone is quiet. Yeah, I think we, yeah, I would say, yeah, the 66.220 looking good. Let's see how the euro is doing. Euro is looking nice. GBPUSD, to be honest with you, we're busy counting all the profits you made us. I appreciate that, brother. Yeah, pump the likes, guys. Honestly, I would really appreciate it if you guys pump the likes. You guys are legends, bro. You guys always support us. I really appreciate all of you. And I've honestly enjoyed getting to know you guys. And I'm enjoying making you guys money, honestly. Would you say your top 2, 3? Would you say your top 2 to 3? What do you mean? Would you say? Oh, what would you say are top 2 to 3? What? 2 to 3 to watch today? Oh, sorry, I completely read that. I'm an absolute idiot. So top 2 to 3 to watch today. At the moment, people are in on euro, so let's not say euro. Top 2 to 3 to watch today. Okay, number 1. This isn't in any specific order. Number 1, I would say GBP JPY. If GBP JPY can break this 50 MA and 200 MA, we are in for the clear. We're gonna long this baby so hard that we're gonna fly up to 2.1. Yeah, 219 flat. We long that baby straight up. GBP AUD, not interested. NASDAQ on that ass crack, always a it's always got to be one to watch. I mean, we are the kings of NASDAQ. Let's be very real here. I honestly don't think we've ever, like, I'm not going to jinx it, touch wood, but we're on a pretty good winning streak for NASDAQ. I think we're like 6 out of 6. King Azuli said to cancel BTC short yesterday. Yeah, I didn't cancel my short, to be honest with you guys. I'm still holding that baby. So I would say GBP JPY, NASDAQ is always something to watch because we smack up NASDAQ on the daily. So NASDAQ, BTC, I mean, we're looking for a short, so BTC is also something to watch. So NASDAQ, BTC, GBP JPY, gold. Let's look at gold. Okay, gold. What I would like to see on gold, because you guys are loving gold right now. Okay, so we've just taken our pullback target. So what we need to see now, let's see closure below. So body closure below. Retest TCM -1. We write it down to, we do something like this. So we get like a 1:5, something like that. Are you confident about the new BTC short setup? Yeah, I'm confident. I'm going to set that limit. I'm confident. The reason you know why I don't really care about that short, and the reason I'll take the short. Because if you think about let me refrain what I'm about. Let's rephrase this. If you guys are in a short on GB, fuck bro, there's too many pairs in my head. If you guys are in a short on BTC USDT, this is what you can do. If you're in a short on BTC USDT, you most likely risked 3.3% yesterday. So what you can do is, I'm going to come to you now, future. So on BTC USD, you can set a limit. You can set a limit if you're already in a position. Okay? Why? Because we're already in position. We're already in profit. So now we're just risking profit. You get what I mean? We're risking profit to get a more risk to reward. You're getting more profit. So I'll risk 1% on this trade because it is a little bit more risky. So yeah, Kingdom Capital. No comment, brother. No comment. But what I'm saying now is basically, if you're already in on BTC, the risk is worth it because you're already in profit. You're already sitting in profit now at around a 1:2. So what you can do is take 1% or 0.5% and risk it again, and then we are looking to get around a 1:6 tight stop, 240 stop, entries at 66,220, and then we ride that baby down to around 64,700. Does that make sense, everyone? So if you're in BTC already, risk some of the profit, risk 0.5%, 1%, and we ride this baby down. Everyone make sense to everyone. Everyone understanding what I'm saying. Now, future, you don't understand what it means to set a limit or to not. Let's see how this baby's doing. So, Euro USD. What are we sitting at now? So we're sitting at is a 1:1.5. So what you can do is, I think you've taken 25%. You can take another 10% or 20%. I would honestly take around 50% of your position out before this 200 MA, just to secure at least some profit. Because what I do say on this trade is a little bit of a risky one, but you know, it's worth it at the end of the day. Our risk to reward and our win rate is out of this world, so we don't really need to worry about such things. Gold. Okay, I've spoken about gold now. So gold, again, let me explain gold for the second time now. So gold, we want a closure like this. Okay? Because remember, gold has met our pullback target. So gold needs to go down now. Gold needs to keep pumping down. So we want a 4-hour closure. Now, you must understand that this 4-hour closure I want the body to close below this candle. Now, what that's telling me is it's disrespecting the 100% level of the body low. And what is most likely to happen is we're going to come retest around TCM +1, and then we're going to dump. We are going to dump. We might just dump from here, to be honest with you. But this is the best entry I can possibly think of, to be honest. With we also, I'm pretty sure if we close like around there, what we can have is 38, which is full momentum. So that's perfect. Does this gold short make sense to everyone? Entry 4.113 is where we want to enter. But please understand that it needs, the 4-hour closure needs to close below. Because then it's showing momentum is going to keep pushing to the downside. Do you guys understand that? Type number 1 in the chat if you understand gold. Let me know, please. This baby needs to go. We're hoping to see this baby go. Does that make sense? Please let me know in the chat. This chat's tired today. I think you guys are tired of making money or something. I'm not entirely sure. Trump said once you guys are gonna get tired of winning. Do you guys ever get tired of winning, to be honest with you, or no? I mean, I don't. I don't think anyone does. Trump apparently says we're going to get tired of winning. I don't know about that, to be honest. I wonder if there's any new news that I don't know about on